What is up guys, it's your boy Solam here, back with another World of Warcraft video, and actually today's video is more focused on Blizzard themselves rather than the game, but there is a correlation between the two, and the BlizzCon just happened this weekend, so this video is based on what happened at BlizzCon, and kind of what happened behind the scenes as well, because what we're talking about right now you would not have known about if you only watched BlizzCon, but if you did some deeper dives, some research, you know about this, but basically there's a massive conspiracy. Is it really even called conspiracy? There's some massive things going on about the pre-purchase of the brand new World of Warcraft expansion, where, in my opinion, Blizzard is doing some shady business, but, I mean, it's not really shady, it's just I don't know, I don't like it personally, some people might, I personally don't, and they're locking things behind a paywall that really shouldn't be locked behind a paywall. Before we talk more about, before I ramble more about it, let me just show you what's happening here. And basically, at BlizzCon they announced the next expansion for WoW, and actually they announced the next 3 expansions for WoW. Alright, so you know about the next expansion is called The War Within, but if you go to their website you can actually pre-purchase this right now, and as usual you have 3 separate options that give you different amounts of stuff and they cost different prices. You have the base version for $50, you have the epic or the heroic edition for $70, and then you have the epic edition for $90. Now, where everything kicks in here is what you get for every single one. So first of all you have World of Warcraft, the War Within, available at launch. That's every single one has that one, right? And if you scroll further down you have World of Warcraft Dragonflight, that is also included in this one. You have enhanced level 60, level 70 character boost. I don't know what enhanced means, but I'm guessing you might get professions and all of that stuff. Maybe even some better gear at level 70 as well. And that one is included in every single one. Then you have Traders Tenders, you get 500 for the basic version, you get 750 for the heroic one, and 1000 for the epic one. So of course, more value from the epic one. Next part is a mount that has dynamic flying, and you only get this one from heroic and epic. So now we're done with the base edition. Next up we have upgradable Storm Rider's attire transmog set, also once again for epic and heroic. Now we get to the only epic versions, and these two, the next two here, are the big talking points. You get beta access to the War Within. That's right. Previously, beta access was exclusive to being lucky, getting a giveaway, or just being lucky, literally being lucky. Now you have a paywall. You can literally pay your way to beta. And that's not a big issue here. That's just starting to unravel, but that's number 1. You can now pay for beta access. Number 2, paying for 3 days early access to the War Within. As you can see here, both beta access and 3 days early access is only available for the highest price edition, basically $90. And when it's 3 days early access, you pretty much know almost everyone wants to pay that price. You want to be there when you can play the game. So over here, 3 days early access. I have never seen this before for World of Warcraft. I've seen it for a bunch of other games, like Arcade for example had this back in the day, but never for WoW. I'm gonna be real, I was never expecting to see a paid 3-day early access to any World of Warcraft expansion at any point. So for me, this one came right out of left field. I was not expecting this at all. I get it, they want to make money, and in this case, I'm guessing they found out that not enough people bought the epic editions in the past, because usually what you got from the epic one was extra game time and maybe a new pet, or a toy, or a mount. So only cosmetics, which meant that not everyone bought the epic one, and Blizzard obviously then asked themselves, how can we get more people to buy the epic version? And of course, throwing beta access in there, a bunch of people are going to pay for that. Going back to Overwatch 2 when that came out as well, Overwatch 2 was free to play. But you could pay for something to get into the beta. You could pay for an exclusive pack or something that gave you cosmetics, that also gave you beta access. And I'm guessing based on that, Blizzard drew the conclusion that people want to pay to get into beta, and they threw that one in here as well. But 3-day early access on the actual launch. That's insane, and locking it behind a $90 paywall, that is also kind of insane if you ask me. This one has to be a really good expansion. At BlizzCon, everything was positive. They did obviously not talk about this too much. They didn't really talk about monetization. They didn't really talk about monetization at BlizzCon, they just talked about like the expansion overview, the features overview, all of the good things, because of course they want to highlight the good things about the expansion, what they have planned, but one more thing they had planned was to milk you from more cash, and giving you a paid 3-day early access to the War Within, to the actual expansion, and also paywalling beta, also things that we're working on. So man, dude, man, there's more things to talk about here. You get 30 days of game time, you get Squally, the Storm Hatchling pet, and you get Sandbox Storm Griffin toy. You also get Deep Dwellers, Earthen Hearthstone effect, and that's all you get. So here's the thing, usually you wouldn't get beta access, and you would not get the early access either. You would only get the extra cosmetics, and people thought to themselves that 20 bucks isn't worth those extra cosmetics, so they're just going to buy, for example, the heroic version, is what I bought in the past, but now I feel compelled to buy the epic one, just so I can be in there whenever the game comes out, and get that early access, because to me, the early access is kind of like, that's when the game comes out. Anyone joining on launch will already be 3 days behind. And I guess it's fair to say that the community isn't really that happy about it either. This is a really highly upvoted post on Reddit covering this as well. The War Within Epic Edition includes 3-day early access to the expansion, and it has 2.2k upvotes and some pretty spicy comments. I'll try to read through some of them. If I can just move my webcam a little bit, we can actually read through every single comment. So here we go, I can just throw it over here for a second. Oh, that looks so bad. Okay, I'll do like top. I forgot I had cropped that, but there we go. Yeah, if we take a look at the comments here, you can see exactly what people are thinking. So we have, first of all, I hate that, especially because I mostly liked everything they actually presented in relation to WoW at BlizzCon. Same. Everything was so positive. And then they, like, behind closed doors, tried to, like, slide this in as well. This is comical, mustache twirling levels of greed to put premium early access on a subscription game. I think the same. Like, we're paying monthly sub for WoW, they have WoW tokens in WoW, you have paid cosmetics in WoW, you even have the traders tenders now, which they're including in like packages, you have sub bundles, you have mount bundles, pet bundles, there's so many like paid features now. It's getting insane, and now locking beta behind paywall as well, and giving us early access. The next thing you're going to see is like paid priority queues for DPS when it comes to queuing for dungeons, or raids, or Mythic Plus. Just queuing for stuff and giving you priority, or literally selling you a plus 15 Mythic Keystone, or something like that. We're starting to unravel everything here, and they will get away with it. They 100% will. They will, and they're going to make so much cash, because even though people are negative, I can bet you like a bunch of people are going to be like, I hate this, but I'm gonna buy this. I'm the same, I hate this, but considering the 3-day early access, I'm going to get it. 100%. I'm just waiting and seeing if somehow they can revert this decision, but they probably can't, and they probably won't. Like, they're making so much cash from this, and people really thought things were going to change with Microsoft. Yeah, about that one. I'm not saying they would change anything, but wait till at least next year before saying that. I mean, they can't, like, if they start doing it now, they're going to do it for every expansion, like, give you early access for every single expansion by paying for the highest one, so it's just going to happen, expansion after expansion. Shame how over the years people have gotten so bad about trying to ride the tip of the hype train, like the guy that just has to tell everybody in chat about higher level features to flex just how much he has no life the game mini rant over. Man, dude. Yeah, no, I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't know how to feel about this. Locking beta access and early access behind a paywall, and not just a paywall, the highest, like the Epic Edition 90 buck paywall. That is interesting. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments down below. Not typically the video that I make, but I thought this was worth covering today. I mean, BlizzCon just happened, I think this is worth covering as well, just to show everything they're doing. And I've played retail in the past, I'm playing retail every now and then, and it sucks. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.